So Tommy, I mean, the game was, I mean, up and down for you individually, up and down for the team too. I mean, how are are you able to just blow all those tough plays off and hang in there, or what's running through your mind when all this stuff is going on?
Through so many games, I've dealt with so much adversity, and I think the biggest thing is just the guys around me just continue to believe in what I do and what we're doing. And the same thing for me. It was a hostile environment with the weather. Had a lot of things we weren't necessarily expecting to have to deal with, some difficulties, and from the heat to the wind and all those all in between, and guys just continuing to believe. So.
Is there a moment of? Go ahead.
What can you just say about your running back and Scott Train Adam coming up big for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, Adam really hasn't played a whole lot before this year, but we knew he was going to be a huge contributor. He's shown who he is as a person, as a player, through all of the summer, through all fall camp, and we knew, we had a lot of belief in him, and obviously Scott Trey obviously had the season he had last year, and so we knew he was going to be able to contribute and make plays for us, and ultimately, those guys made guys miss, and the O-line obviously had great blocks.
Was there like a moment in the second half where it felt like anything shifted? I mean, the wind literally shifted at one point there, but was there any other time, or was that a time you can think of where?
Yeah, I mean, you just find a way to win. I think it kind of goes to they threw a glance there, and it was a little bit behind the receiver, I believe, but he dropped it clearly, and obviously they had a punt because of that. It saved time on the clock because we didn't have to use our timeout that we had remaining. And I think that at that point we were down, three? Yeah. So then we obviously we knew when they were going to punt. We had a timeout. We had 2:10 or 2 minutes. Yeah, 2:10 before the snap, and got everyone on the sideline just knew that we were going to go down there and take care of business.
Did you feel at your best on that last drive? It looked like you were in a really good rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, the clouds started to come in, the wind was there, and it was just a little bit more. I was able to adapt a little bit better. There's a couple throws that got away from me just because of just struggles, throwing the ball with the sweat all over the ball, over my hand, those things like that. But ultimately, yeah, you get into the game and you got to go make plays.
Just the two fumbles. What was kind of your just reaction to those two plays, the strip sack, Stephen scores, and then how did you kind of respond to those?
Man, it was just uncomfortable. It's unfortunate how those things turn out sometimes. I just believe that was part of what the story was going to be for today. The entire time I knew that obviously mistakes were made by myself for sure, and put my team in a bad situation with those things. But like I said, guys just continued to back me up and believe in what I was doing, and it obviously goes a long way. And like I said, I just kind of believed that I was going to be part of the story, and obviously it is now.
Two-parter for you. How does it feel when you're working for 6+ months to get to this moment, and then boom, you find yourself down 17-0, and then how does it feel to be able to make that comeback and get a dramatic win?
Yeah, I mean, that 6 months is a lot of adversity you got to fight through, and so you only got 60 minutes here to go play, and you only have so many opportunities. So I think obviously what we've gone through, with so many guys, so much experience through the past couple of years, they've dealt with all that adversity. I mean, obviously, unfortunate start. Guys are obviously a little bit down, but I never felt like guys didn't believe we were going to still go find a way to win. Teams find a way to win if they're winners, and I think that's what we're all about.